Life through strength. Speaking to the mic. The mic. The mic. Coach Dennis R Sumlin.
Hey everybody, it's Dennis, your communication and strategy coach. And today we're talking about fear. Yeah, I know. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. But fear is real. Being nervous to speak in front of a large audience is a natural human thing. And let me tell you that it doesn't really matter how many years you've been doing it. It doesn't matter how large the audience or how small the audience is. When you first step out on stage, it's natural to feel a little nervous. Is this going to go right? You know, I still get those feelings as much as I'm in front of people. I still go, oh my goodness, every new speech, every new presentation, oh my goodness. It's a natural feeling. Nothing wrong with it. But so how do we work with this? How do we minimize our own nervousness so we can relax more before we go on stage? Well, there's a couple of tricks we can do. The first thing, you always used to hear about thinking of your audience being nude, and that's supposed to calm your nerves there. Well, there's other tricks other than that. Okay? Think of your audience as one unit. Here's a trick. Think of them as one unit because you're speaking to your audience as a whole. So if you think of them as one unit, then they might not seem so intimidating. They may not seem like 300 people. They just seem like one unit. So you might try that one. Another one is one that's very widely practiced among speakers is looking at the audience and speaking to individuals. That's right. Eye contact. As you give your speech, look around the audience. Catch people's eye as you're giving your speech. And look as though you're talking to them. Make them feel like you're talking to them. This way, it gets your mind off of the 300 people you're standing in front of, and it helps you focus on a random person as you give your speech. It can reduce your anxiety. Those are some tricks you might use. Also, here's another one. Now, if you are speaking about something passionate, a message you want to get across, something that you know your audience really needs to hear, then you keep your mind on that. So when you go out on stage, instead of thinking about if you're going to get something right, if you're going to forget a line, if the electricity might go out, if you forgot a slide or anything like that, think about what you're giving your audience. Think about the value you're providing your audience. Think about the solutions you're going to be giving your audience to the problems that they have. Because anyone listening to a speech is listening for several things. They're looking to be inspired. They're looking to be informed. They're looking to have their problems solved, whether it be dealing with stress every day, whether it be becoming a more holistic, spirit-centered person, whether it be how to have more fun and enjoyment on their free time. Whatever it is, whatever your message is, think about the excitement that your audience is going to get when they leave with the takeaways you've provided them. And when you put your mindset, when you focus your mind on your audience instead of what might possibly go wrong in your presentation, your anxiety may very well leave. But just remember that nervousness before speaking is natural to everybody, even the most seasoned veterans. So, if you want to come up with more techniques to reduce your fear of speaking, make sure your speech is organized and delivers the message most effectively, come holla at me. www.lifethroughstrength.com. And you can find me on Facebook and also on Twitter, Dennis R Sumlin. And until next time, may your anxiety be lowered because you're thinking of your audience as you speak into the mic.